I'm going to give you the basic concepts related to programming. The first concept is variables, and in case of variables, you allocate empty space inside the memory and give it a name, and this empty space is for the user to input his or her own value, or the variable can be used later on for saving the results of any calculation. Constant is a space inside the memory to which you assign some value at the time of declaration of its name. An array is a list of data items inside the memory for which you declare which is declared under one name. Let me show you the concept with the help of a diagram. Suppose this is the hard disk of your computer. Inside the hard disk, this is the internal space, and over here, suppose your hard disk is divided into four parts. One is C drive, second one is D drive, third one is E drive, and fourth one is F drive. The first portion of your hard disk is the C drive. Then comes D drive. Suppose it has four partitions. It has D drive, then comes the E drive, then comes the F drive. In the first portion, that is the C drive, mostly your operating system is saved in the first portion of the C drive. In D, E, and F, mostly you save the data of your choice. In case of a variable, you declare a space, you give it a name. Suppose you have given it a name ABC. That ABC will be the name of that empty area of the memory, and in which the user will input something later on, or it will save the result of any calculation. Suppose you have declared another area inside the memory, that is DEF. Suppose this is another area inside the memory, and you have given it the name DEF. So inside it you have given a suppose you have given a definite value. Suppose 5 is a definite value that you have given to DEF. Then it will be not be a variable, it will be a constant. If the space is empty, it will be a variable, but if the space is full, it will be a constant. So in that case, in our case, ABC will be the variable. ABC will be the variable, and in our case, DEF will be the constant. And there is another type of memory in which you want to make a long list of items and you give them one name. Suppose you want to enter the marks of students, and you want them to be saved in a contiguous memory location, and you want to give them one name. That type of data structure is known as an array data structure. So this is an array, you can see, and you can give it the name marks. Suppose you can name it as marks. So this is so as you can save data in three types of memory structures. So then comes the concept of sequence. Sequence means that any instruction that you write inside the program, if you keep on writing the instructions in one order, number 1, number 2, number 3, then they follow a sequence, which rarely happens. Mostly your program follows selection. Selection means that mostly your program has to take a decision. Suppose you want to make a decision that is the age of a child greater than or less than 10. In case of first direction, you can say yes, the age of child is greater than 10. And in case of no, you can take the program to another set of instructions, then if the age of the child is not greater than 10. So this is the selection part of a program. Iteration means repetition of the sequence of sometimes in your program you write a set of instructions. Suppose in your program you have written 4 or 5 instructions like this. These instructions are this set of instruction needs to be repeated again and again. If something needs to be repeated again and again, then the concept of iteration is used. Last one is the operator. Operators can be used. You can have arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators are mostly plus, minus, multiply, divide, etc. Plus or minus or multiply or divide, these are the arithmetic operators. You can have logical operators: greater than, less than, equal to. These are the logical operators because they are making you think about some logic. These are the less than, equal to, less than, greater than, equal to. These are the logical operators because these are making you think about some logic. Boolean means the user can give any value out of yes or no or 0 or 1 or 2 or false.